Hi everyone, it's June 30th. I'm going to do a little update on my garden. My tomato plants are really exploding. Planting so late, I have no idea what was going to happen to the garden. The plants I chose weren't the best. Maybe because I probably sold about 400 tomato plants and I chose the worst. But I tell you what, I am ecstatic what's going on in this garden. It's so nice not having the weed anymore. So it's gonna rain very soon, so I just wanna, these tomato plants, the vines are very thick, everything is very healthy. I expect to have tomato plants all the way to October, maybe even November. These are just, it's just amazing. That was just a better boy. Everything's flowering. Now, this is basil. I'm gonna let that flower, and the bees are gonna go to that and go to the tomato plants. It's amazing how much bees love basil. So I try to plant a lot of basil around my tomato plants. And right now that looks like the perfect time because that's probably gonna flower in I would say about 2 weeks, and that's when the flowers here are gonna go wild. So these tomato plants are just beautiful. I'm getting a lot of little tomatoes on them right now. This is, words can't describe how happy I am this year for growing tomatoes. Now, since I have moles in my backyard, they love cucumbers. So my whole cucumber row, I got to plant again. They just devoured pretty much every single cucumber. So I'm gonna put some dry blood down. That's supposed to deter squirrels and moles, and I put some other mole stuff down. So hopefully I can start planting cucumbers tomorrow, actually, and they will. I can start having cucumbers this year. That's pretty much the only bad thing that's happened in my garden. Look how they chewed down those leaves, and my borage too. They started nibbling on that one, but whatever this animal is, a squirrel, mole, chipmunks, whatever is back there, they love marigolds. They love zucchini leaves. Look at this. This is a marigold. Look how they chopped that sucker. They don't touch a tomato plant. But man, yesterday that was completely full. Now it's all gone. My pepper plants here are really doing well. Eggplant, string beans. So this is my back garden. That's what borage is starting to look like. But look at it. It just cracks me up how they just ate pretty much all those cucumbers. Let me take you to my second section. Some of my zucchinis. I still laugh every time I see some of the zucchinis when they're eaten. So, most of the plants should look like about that size. And I got to start spraying and looking under the leaves this week. So I'm going to do soap oil and neem oil. So see, I have some kind of animal damage there. I got to look in the bottom of the leaves there. But that's moles right there. That's nothing to do with, that's somebody just eating the leaves. Peppers are really growing well now. Look how they ate those leaves. Let me take you over here. herb section, my cilantro and stuff. I got to start cutting them down. I've been working on so many other things. Oh, there's a zucchini right there. You gotta keep on trimming your herbs down. If not, they'll either flower or just completely waste. They look pretty healthy for the most part. My eggplant are really exploding. I'm very happy with the eggplant this year. The last 2 years been a little rough. This year, I don't think I'm gonna get tons of them, that's for sure. They're just growing very healthy. Again, I gotta look for bugs on the bottom though. It's that time in season where your plants get diseased because of humidity and bugs and everything else. My potatoes. Now this is my new section. Next year this will be a flower garden. This year this was just where the greenhouse was, and I just didn't want my just turned into just a place that was just a complete mess. So hey, have a chance to garden. That's what I'm gonna do. So I got a whole bunch of corn and onions there. There's 33 tomato plants. Some zucchini and string beans. In between rows, I planted basil and marigolds. So I'm really looking forward to see how this is going to grow in the next 2 months. If the rodents don't come here, I'll have tons of flowers with the all the flowers from the marigolds, and I'm going to have tons of basil. It's my lettuce. And let me show you one more thing. I still have some cilantro and basil. More cilantro. More marigolds. You keep on, as a gardener, you keep on planting just in case there's animals, rodents, something else happens to your garden. You always have a backup plan. So I will find some spaces in my garden for, I have yellow zucchini there. Some more pumpkins. And some other zucchinis. And I have some, this is for, and some more cucumbers. Let's see what else I have. Oh, and I have some cucumbers inside growing. That is catnip. That's, cats love catnip. You look it up, it's they go crazy over it. And some string beans that are already flowering. I just haven't had a chance to plant. So that's what's going on in the Koslowski garden. Go out and still plant. I mean, New Jersey last year, well, in Jackson, we didn't have any snow the whole entire year. So you have a warm fall. I'll be harvesting for a long time. Take care, guys.